Guys, audible? So please check out, guys, all of you, audible or not. Okay, right, guys. So check out all of you, audible or not. If it is not audible, so please go to reconnect, guys. If anybody getting problem, the audio problem, so please go to reconnect. Okay, right. Okay, right, guys. And today the session was Oracle, and so let me check out, guys, here before you want to go for Oracle. So Oracle, the purpose of Oracle, why we want to use real-time applications. That means when you go for in real time, so where we can use database management systems, in which type of applications we can use. So these all kind of things we will see in today first demo session, right? So now our Oracle 19c version we are learning in this. Okay, so basically we already know there's so many databases available in real-time industries. So like not only Oracle, there are so many databases we have, like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, DB2, Sybase, Informix, okay, Ingresses, Teradata, PostgreSQLs, okay, MaxDB. So like there's so many databases and database softwares are available in the market. Okay, but every database and every database software, whatever we are going to be using, the different clients, different organizations are used here. But all databases, the main intention of database is what now? Storing, okay, data, processing data, and giving security for our information. Yes or no? Sharing our information to multiple locations. So these are the common operations for your databases. Okay, now if you go to learn it any type of database. Okay, so in this case, the first thing is observe. So let me see some information. We will discuss one by one. Okay, about your Oracle database, because we are learning one separate and a specific tool we are learning in this session. Then our tool is what now? Oracle. Okay, let me see, guys, here. First of all, we will go for to check out here. Generally, okay, what is Oracle? Okay, so this kind of a few questions we will be discussing. So simply we can say, guys, here Oracle is one of the, okay, an RDBMS. Okay, it is an RDBMS database we called. Okay, it is a RDBMS database. Otherwise, we can say it is a RDBMS product. Also, we can say RDBMS product. We can say it. Okay, so this is one type of okay. Otherwise, we can say simply it is a database software. Also, we can say. Okay. Otherwise, we can say it is one of your backend tool. It's one of your backend tool. Okay, so the different ways we can call as what is Oracle. So Oracle means simply we can say it is one of the RDBMS product. Okay, so RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. Okay, so in that category, it is one of the software here. Otherwise, we can say simply database software also we can say. And nowadays we can call as even though backend tool also we can call. Okay, now so this is simply we can go to right. But here it is one of the database software. Okay, it's a one of the database software. So by using of this software, what we can do, guys? Okay, so that we will go to learning here. And before you want to know what is Oracle means, Oracle is a one of the database software, or else it is a one of the RDBMS database. But here the question is, suppose if you want to go for, so what is okay? So what is database? Okay, what is database? So database is nothing but okay. Simply we can say guys here, it's a collection of okay. It is a collection of. It is a collection of okay interrelated information. Interrelated information. Okay, it is a collection of interrelated information. Okay, now so that has been, that means that information that has been organized, that has been organized, okay, into a okay a particular format. The format is nothing but in tabular format we can show it. Okay, it was organizing into a particular format. It means that tabular format. Okay, now so generally databases means so many people they're saying like this, a database is nothing but storing some information. Yes or no? It's a collection of information. So this kind of things we will be discuss. Yes, definitely. But here the information, which type of information means interrelated information, I see. Okay, the information which interrelated information. Okay, it's a collection of interrelated information we are storing in one particular location in the format of tabular formats, because tabular format means it is a structural format. The data can be stored into structural format, is nothing but tabular format it will be stored. Okay, and here interrelated information means what? Okay, the question is asking to us, what does it mean by interrelated information? What does the mean by interrelated information mean? Is nothing but guys here. Okay, simply one small example I will explain to you for to easily understanding here. Okay, so what does the mean by interrelated means? For example, let you see. For example, suppose okay, we have one organization. Okay, so we have a SBI organization was there. Okay, nowadays so many banks are there now. So in that one of the bank I'm taking here, SBI organization. So SBI organization, okay, so in this banking sector, we have here number of branches. That means simply we can say organization is nothing but it's a number of branches. Okay, organization is nothing but simply we called as it's a number of branches. So a branch is nothing but it's a number of departments. It's a number of departments. A department is nothing but it is a number of okay employee. So here carefully, if you want to identify this hierarchy, so organization, the organization is nothing but number of branches. A branch is nothing but number of departments. A department is nothing but number of employees. So now what we want to do, guys, here, this SBI organization, the information, okay, complete the SBI organization details or information we need to store. But how we can store in the data means, we all of you know this, in RDBMS products, in RDBMS softwares, whatever the information we can store, that information we are storing into table. So now what I'm going to do for this number of organization, whatever it was, the number of branches are there now. So this number of branches details, okay, I'm going to storing under one particular table in my database, that I can say table number 1. In the same pattern, number of departments we have it here. This number of department details, okay, again I'm storing into one more table, that is called a table number 2. Table number 2. And next, employee who are working in the department, the employee information I'm storing into table number 3. These are here, how many tables I'm creating here? The 3 tables I'm creating for storing of the interrelated informations. Okay, na? Interrelated informations. So that means branches information storing into one table, and the department's information I'm storing into another table, and employees information storing into another table. So there are 3 structural format of table formats I'm created here, and these all tables are I'm storing into one memory location, and that memory location is called as what now? Database. Okay, so now what finally I'm going to do here, whatever it was there, so whatever we are storing the data into structural format is nothing but tabular format. So that finally these tables are I'm going to storing into one memory location, and that memory is called as the database memory we call. And into this database memory I'm storing my tables. I'm storing my tables. So let you see, I'm saying here table number 1. Okay, I'm storing here table number 2, and I'm storing here table number 3. Okay, now so table number 3. So this group of tables, or these collection of tables, we are storing into one memory, and this memory is called as what now, guys? Here database we call. This is called as a data. Okay, now so now here, okay sir, we find we are creating different tables, different types of data, and we are storing in one memory location. That's fine. But guys here observe, so what I'm asking here, so here I said branches, departments, and employees. How these are going to be interrelated to each other? How these are going to be interrelated to each other means, let you come out and check here. Let you come out and check here. Suppose, can I say like this here? When there is no, okay, when there is no departments, can I say there is a no branches? Okay, no? There is a no branch. When there is a no branch, okay, can I say there is a no department? There is no departments. Okay, so no departments is nothing but no branch. It's a no branch, it's nothing but no departments. In the same pattern, let me come out and see. When there is no employee, there is a no department. Okay, in the same system, when there is no department, then there is no employee. So can I say or no? Can I say or no? Yeah, we can say here. So no employee, no department, no employee. In the same to say, no departments, no branches, department, no departments. Okay, so these are all are depending to each other. So employee depending on branches, on departments, and departments are depending on employees. Okay, so employee depending on departments, departments are depending on branches, branches are depending on departments. So this is 1-to-1 dependency was there. So when you depending to each other, that is called as a interrelated. Okay, for example, I depends on you and you depends on me. So this is called as a interrelated. In the same pattern, the one more, the real life example. If you see the real life example, can I say like this, guys? Here, there is a no customer, then there is a no products. Can I say there is a no customer? There is a say there is a no products. There is a no products. Can I say there is a no customer? Yes or no? So when products are there, customers are there. When customers are there, products are required for us. Suppose I don't have a products, then there is no customer. Okay. For example, in my shop, there is no products. Okay. Then who will come to me? The customers will not come to you. The customer, when it was come to you, when you have a products. You have a products, customers will come to you. Then customers will not come to you. That means your dependency was there. What is the dependency, guys? Here, customers are depending on products. Products are depending on customers. So these are called as a interrelated, okay, dependency we call. So these kind of interrelated, okay, data or information we are storing under databases. For example, let you see, I'm going to showing. So I just open my, okay. Now I'm connecting here. Okay, this is my Oracle database. In this Oracle database, can you find out here? So I'm calling some tables. So these are tables. We have it here. Okay, I designed some tables. Okay, in this one of my table I'm calling, for example, selectors are from DEPT is one table is there. And before that, I'm just making some settings here. So these are all are we are discussing. There is not a problem. Okay, I will tell you what is page size, what is lines, everything. Okay, right. So let me come out and see one of my table department. So department is my table, right? And this table is a one specific table I was created on the name of DEPT. And in this DEPT, my required columns are I designed like a department number. It's a specific and structural format of data storing here. And department name is there, locations are there. So it's you can see how the data can be organizing here means the data can be organizing in the format of structural format and one tabular and what particular tabular format we store. So whenever we have your department means like accounting departments, research, sales, operational, database administration, and SAP. So these are some locations we have it. So these are what we called as a department. Did we have a departments? Definitely we have a what here table. So which table? Employee table should be there. And employee table is also can you see that every information we are storing in the tabular format, it's a particular structure we are arranged here. So like a columns and rows manner. The structure how it was here, the collection of columns and rows. So these are employee numbers, their names, their job designations, their manager numbers, their hiring dates, their salaries, their commission. So your department number is there here, and here also department number is there here. So based on this department number, these two tables are having interrelationships. Okay, now so these two tables are having interrelationships. So that means what you understand here. So whatever the common column, can you identify your common column? So this common column is going to be representing in between these two tables, we have a relationship or not. Okay. So now here what I'm saying here, when you have a department, compulsory employee should be there. When we have an employee, compulsory department should be there. So, and these two tables, we have a relationship. So how the relation? Yes, we have some what we can say, guys. Here, primary key, foreign key relations are there here. So now, suppose this is my common column in the department. Okay, this is my common column. Okay, so carefully observe. This is your department table. Okay, in this department table, one common column I prepared here. So this common column, suppose if I want to say here, it's a primary key. So what is primary key? What is foreign key? That all we are learning in our courses. There is no, okay, don't, what we can say, don't worry, okay, now in the all classes. Now we can see it's a one common. As a primary key relation, compulsory, it is having your foreign key relation. So FK foreign key. Okay. So this both tables, can you see this? Both tables are having relationships. This both tables are having relationships. So this kind of data storage is called as a, what I said guys, interrelated information. Interrelated information. Okay, in RDBMS. Okay, in RDBMS. RDBMS stands for what? RDBMS is nothing but relational database management systems. Database management system. Understand that? Right. So this is the R. Yeah, relational. It's a clear-cut information. Why, sir? Why Oracle is called as a relational database management systems means. So this is the reason. So relational database management system. Why it was calling means every table to table, whatever the data we are storing here, every table to table we have a relationships. Every table to table we have a relationships. Okay, like a primary key, foreign key relations, compulsory, we should going to make it. Okay, now, so this is what the meaning of interrelated information. Okay, so that kind of information we are storing under databases, and that is one of the database software is called as what now? Oracle. What is that here? What is Oracle? Oracle is a relational. Now we can understand now why we are calling a relational means every table to table should having relationships. Okay, because of reason those tables are storing interrelated informations. Okay, so what we said, what is Oracle means? It's a RDBMS, relational database management systems. And what is relationals? What is what kind of features are there, that all we are discussing, don't worry. And later, otherwise it is the RDBMS product also, we can say software and backend. Okay, so database means, I said it's a collection of interrelated information that organizing into particular format, that is called as a tabular format, or else we can say structural format also we can say. Okay, and the interrelated examples, now I was given some examples. Based on this example you can understand what does I mean by interrelated. Okay, now, but here, sir, this database, that means where we can use. Okay, it's a very important point. So many people are asking. So databases where we can use, in which type of applications are we are using databases means. Let me give some examples I'm giving to you guys here, and you will get some idea where your databases are using in real-time industries. Okay, now, so I will give some information here. Okay, so the question is where we use databases in real-time applications. In real-time applications. Okay, so now you can see. So where you have to use in real-time applications. Okay, now, right. Let me come out some examples. I will explain to you. So it's a very important. So now so many people are asking where we can use databases means. Okay, real-time applications I'm showing to you guys here. So by seeing of this real-time applications, you can understand it. So where we will be using. Okay, now here I'm showing you a few examples. The first one is called as okay. So first one is very, everyone knows this. Okay, that is called as a banking sector. In banking sectors, we are using very usually of the application is called a banking applications. In banking applications, we all of you know this, the use amount of data is going to be generated. Okay, that is called a big data. The use amount of data is generated in banking transactions. So that all use amount of data which was generating by the help of transactions, okay, the data, how they can handle means definitely they require databases. Like a customer's information, their account details, their checkbook details, their payment, deposits, loans, term deposits. So different types of information they will be managed in databases. So this is one of the best example of banking applications. And second applications we have here, okay, like we are using the transport sectors, and especially, okay, we can see transport, any transport we can go to there here. And simply, if I'm giving like airlines, so we are using in airlines application that airlines, okay, the Indian railways transport sectors are there now, so there we can use. So in this, what we can go to, okay, storing means yes, we are storing for customers reservations, the reservation information, okay, the customer reservations information, and that schedules information, the whatever the schedules are there, the schedules information, okay now. So this kind of also etc. we are showing here. Okay now, this is in airlines or any transports, okay, we can say. Like in the same system, in third one, we can see the educational applications, the educational departments like universities. Okay, if you go to any universities in educational departments, okay, now there also databases are very, very important for those people. So in educational domain, okay, banking domains, okay, transport domain, and educational domains like universities, colleges like this. So in this, what they're going to be doing is they're showing students information. Again, they're showing course details, the students' course details. Okay, that's showing the colleges information. So under universities, how many colleges are there? Colleges information and their grades information, the college grades information. So this kind of information storing purpose, we are using the banking application, what now? Database. Like in the same to same, okay, next one we can say telecommunication. So we are using the databases under telecommunications also. So the telecommunications also we can use your database. So in telecommunications, for what purpose we are using means, yes, we are going to be storing here, okay, so what we are here, call recordings. So nowadays we know the telecommunication mobile applications, whatever, call records, okay, now. So we are going to be storing like monthly bills, okay, monthly, their bills, the customer monthly bills, okay, monthly bills, and there what we can say, customer details. So these kind of information we are storing, okay, by using of databases. In the next one, in which application means, for example, if you go to in finance applications also we can use, okay, like Muthoot Finance, Muthoot Fin corporations. Nowadays, some financial sectors are there. In the financial sectors also, we are going to be using, okay, banking databases here. We are going to be using banking databases and airlines, okay, universities, educationals, and telecommunications. And like we are using in the finance sectors also, we are using that here. In financial sectors, what we are going to be using means, okay, for storing your information about the stock exchanges, storing stock information, sales information. Okay, now, so like the purchase of financials, okay, these all we can go to, okay, purchases of okay, financial instruments, instruments, okay, and the stock exchange bonds information, this kind of information they're going to be showing in this okay, financial sector. Like we are going to be taking in the manufacturing sector, so we are using databases in manufacturing. So in manufacturing sector, in manufacturing sectors, they're going to be storing some information of supply, okay, supply chain information, okay, now. Otherwise, we can go to like tracking information, okay, tracking of Okay, tracking production. Okay, tracking productions of items. Okay, items information. Otherwise, we can go to showing like inventories here. So inventories. Okay, na? So this kind of information, if you store into what we can say manufacturing. Okay, na? So like if you go to like for example, if you want to go for HR management, okay, in HR management also using database applications here for storing about okay, for storing about employees, okay, the details, okay, and employee salaries, okay, na? So employee payrolls, okay, employee payrolls, okay, na? And their deductions, okay, their deductions, okay, na? So these kind of information we can store. Like here, there are so many in real time. If you go to when you go for in real time industries, okay. So if anybody asks you, sir, where I can use databases means, so you can go to use this kind of applications in real time. Okay. Now, for example, in the one more thing you can say, it's okay, like the productivity departments you can use for storing information about products, for storing information about your okay customers information, okay, their product information, okay, na? So and the sales informations, okay, etc. So these are few things guys here, the where you want to use your database, okay, and database applications where you can use in real time means so these are few examples just getting some idea. Okay, so banking application, airlines, transports, okay, universities, educational departments, telecommunications, financials, manufacturing, HR management, sales department. In this any type of application when you develop in real time, compulsory database support is required for us. Okay, na? Database support is required for us. Okay, na? In this any application if you want to develop. Okay, na? And even though if you want to say like the hospitals management people, that means hospitals like a medical, that means hospital management. So these are also we can store. Okay, what we can say like here databases for the hospitals. Okay, now their patients information, medicines information. Okay, so medicine information. Okay, now so the patient. Okay, patient information. Okay, like what we can say the schedules, doctor schedules. Okay, now schedule information. So like this, in this also we can use your what we can say guys your databases. Okay, now so these are examples where you want to use database in real-time applications means you have to tell like this. So these are the applications, and so many applications are there in different categories. But few examples I was showing in front of you because you all of you know this nowadays without the databases. Okay, without the databases, so we can't handle our data. Compulsory in any business sector, in any domain, okay, compulsory. If you need to handle your data, compulsory we require a databases. Okay, now, right. So this is what we called as where we are using. And the next one is, okay, so many people, the next question is asked, okay, so who want to learn this databases? Okay, who want to learn this databases? This is one of the, if any fresher, they come to into market, definitely they will be ask you, okay, who will be learn, sir? Okay, so that information also I'm passing to you for if any freshers are there, so they can understand. Okay, so they can understand it here. Who want to, okay, who want to learn, okay, who want to learn database, okay, who want to learn database. So guys here observe. So almost any technology person they can learn it. That means any platform people, or any platform person they can learn it. Okay, they can learn any platform people. For example, okay, now we have something. Okay, like Java students compulsory they wanted knowledge of database. Like .NET people, like .NET people compulsory they require database knowledge. Like we have a Python people, Python. Okay, now like we have here, for example, next like what we can say guys here, yeah, data science people, data science people. Like we have a Hadoop people who are learning Hadoop, who are learning MSBI people, who are learning okay Power BI people, okay Power BI people, okay. So who are learning DevOps people, okay, who are have learning DevOps, who are learning AWS people, okay, who are learning UI technologies people, okay now. So who are learning Informatica people, okay, who are learning Informatica, okay. So many are there. So almost any platform, the person they can happily learn it databases and they're required also, okay now. So Java, .NET, and one more thing is what now, PHP people also they want it, okay, PHP, okay now. So anybody they want to learn it, compulsory they want to learn, okay, this database, and database requirement is needed for these kind of people who are learning, okay. So here specific some platforms, some courses I was given here, but other than these courses like Tabla courses people are there, Quick courses are people are there, okay now. So those people also we can go to learn it, okay. So this is one thing you have to remember guys here. So whatever you are learning, okay, that is none of the matter, but along with your technology, suppose Java student is there, so Java compulsory Oracle is required because they want to develop a websites, okay now. So they need a JDBC concepts, Hibernate concepts, you have it in Java. Yes or no? So to understand the JDBC Hibernate, compulsory database knowledge is required for you. Like a .NET people, like a Python people. So data science people. Okay. So Hadoop, MSBI, that is called a Microsoft Business Intelligence people. Power BI. Power BI stands for Business Intelligence Tools who are learning, like DevOps, AWS, UI, User Interfaces Technologies, like HTML, JavaScript. Okay, now so React, JS, so these kind of people, and Informatica, so reportings to generating people, like a PHP, again development of websites. So these, okay, any platform, the person they can learn it databases and they need database knowledge. Okay, now this point should be remembered, guys. Okay, right. So now this is what. So simply these are the some information. Okay, so for example, what is the database Oracle database interrelated, and where we want to use Oracle database in real-time applications. Okay, now, and finally, who want to learn it. Okay, now. So this is some information. Okay, I'm just passing to you so to little bit understanding purpose. Okay, now, right. And the later we will see now the course content and course details. So what we are learning in our course, okay, how many languages we are learning in this course, okay now. And later I will tell you how these databases we are using in the three-tier architectures. Like nowadays we are listening the three-tier architecture. So layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. So in three-tier architectures, how the databases can be involved here in our real-time applications, okay, that we are discussing. And later suppose some students are they're trying to jobs on databases, then how and what kind of opportunities are there on databases side, okay. So how many types of roles we have and jobs we have in real-time companies, okay now. So that informations, okay now, and architectures information, the three-tier layers architectures, okay. And along with this we will go for course schedule, that means how much duration of this course, okay. So the course schedule also I will give it here. So your timings, your schedule, okay. So what you are learning and about your materials, notes, everything. So I will inform to you tomorrow. So tomorrow I will give this all whatever I said. So how to using the databases in three-tier architectures, okay, in your real-time applications. Second one is database role and responsibilities in real time. When you're working as a database developer, what is your role and responsibility? Suppose are you working as a database administrator, then what is your responsibility in a company? What kind of activities you can do? So that information we will discuss. And later on, okay, I will give complete a schedule of this course. Okay, this Oracle course, how much duration, timings, and later how you receiving the materials, notes is, okay now. So these all kind of things we will be check it out. So this information tomorrow I will pass to you guys here, and tomorrow we will start our Oracle course. Okay, and today whatever I was given, this is just the demonstration information I'm passing to you. Okay now, so what is what we discuss. Okay, and tomorrow we will class maybe only maximum 1 or 2 demos I'm taking that. So only 1 or 2 demos, and after I will started my course. Okay now, right? And now yeah, if anybody having any doubt are there, and now you can go to open your what we can say chat box is there now. Just open your chat box, and having any doubt about this course, you can ask me. Yeah, full stack Java developer can join this course, nothing problem. Okay now, so happily you can join it. Installation process also I will tell you guys here how to install your Oracle. Okay, I'm going to showing okay, installation software. Okay now, software as well as what we can say installation, how to do that, everything I will show you in my classes. Okay, so don't worry about your software and installation. So everything I will show it. Okay now, right? Yeah, MongoDB people also they must and should be need SQL query knowledge. Okay, the MongoDB people. So definitely you have to go for it, Rahul. You can go MongoDB also. You can that means along with that you can learn Oracle. There is nothing problem. Okay, right. And class timings, course duration. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay, now tomorrow I will tell you about complete course details I'm giving tomorrow. Okay, now right. Yeah, fee details also we will be already management people will take it to that. Okay, the fees related informations management people tell to you. Okay now, right? Yeah, definitely we can use SQL developer. Okay, but here SQL developer you can use SQL plus, you can use a Thoda, you can use a different editors. We have it here. Any editor you can use. Okay, no problem. For your practicing purpose, you can use either developer tool or SQL plus tool or Thoda. Okay, now so this kind of any editor you can use for practice purpose. Okay, now right? Don't worry. Yeah. One by one I'm coming. Okay, yeah. Nitin. Thank you so much, Nitin. Definitely, I'm keeping the same level. Okay, right. Thank you. Yeah, DBMS Oracle. So DBMS Nickel, DBMS Oracle. Definitely, the difference is what it is. In tomorrow's session, we will discuss, because that all are come to in the courses. So when I started classes at the time, each and every, and one more thing I will tell you guys here. So if any freshers are there, don't worry about your subject. We will be started from the fundamental to, that means basics to advanced level we are learning in this course. So that's why don't worry about if any fresher, any non-background students are there now. So don't worry about it. Okay now. So we will started our courses from the basic level to advanced level we are learning. So that's why don't worry. Okay now, right? Now the next one is, so Mohit Sharma, we are using the software is Oracle. In this Oracle, we are using what now? Okay, now SQL plus editors we are using. Okay, so then you come to classes, we can understand here. Okay, now which software we are using? Yes or no? Right? Yeah, Python people definitely they want to join it. I already said to you. So Python people also they need to join. Okay, database knowledge is everyone is required. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, Rajesh, we will see. Okay, the tomorrow I will tell you the timings now. So the time will be fixed. Okay, now? Right. Definitely. PL, and SQL. These are the two parts we want to learn it compulsory. So if you want to learning SQL and PL SQL, okay, now then you will be complete your Oracle course for sure. Okay, right. Okay, Hanumant. So that content compulsory, that content my people are sharing to you. Okay, Hanuman. So okay now the complete syllabus they are sharing to you. Don't worry. Okay, right. So Nikhil, I don't know your C++ batches. Contact to management people. They will tell you. Okay. Definitely. On every concept wise, we are discussing practical examples. Okay, now Chandra Babu. Okay, now so don't worry about your practical. So we are learning almost 200 plus examples we are learning in this. Okay, now so some practicing examples and class examples combination, you will learning 200 plus examples we are learning in this course. Okay, now right. Okay, Rajesh. So you have a office afternoon and evening means the morning session is best for you, right, Rajesh? Yeah, definitely this timing will be continued. There is no problem in the time. Okay, right. So Srikanth, that we don't know Srikanth. So maybe the management people will knows that. Okay, na Srikanth. Okay. Oracle prerequisite sites are okay. Only the thing is what now? Who is this? Namrata. Namrata. Prerequisite sites, you don't want it, especially when you're learning DBMS and SQL language. No need any knowledge of that. But when you enter into PLSQL language, yes, little bit, the basic knowledge of C, is enough. Okay. Otherwise, sir, I don't want to see also means no problem. You will be managing. Okay, now right. The prerequisites, nothing was there for this course. Only PLSQL language purpose. If you have a little bit idea, so what is variable declaration. So this little bit idea, if you have it now, that's enough. But not that much. It is a mandatory, sir, means it's not mandatory, right? Okay, now. Yeah, Java developer, Aishwarya. So you must, and here in Oracle also we have a SQL. Okay, now in Oracle also we have a SQL. So in this Oracle part, if you learn SQL, that's enough. Okay, now yeah. So full stack Java developers also they can come and learn this course, and they want it actually. Java developer compulsory they want it database knowledge. Okay, now so you can come out. There is no different. SQL batch, Oracle batch is not a different yet. Both are same. Okay, there you are teaching only SQL in SQL batch. In Oracle, we are teaching both languages, SQL language as well as PLSQL language. Okay, now in this course, we are learning two languages, SQL and PLSQL. Okay, now so that is only the difference, but remaining all are same. Okay, right. Yeah, timings maximum same. The timings will not change. Ahmad, timings will not change. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Pinky. Pinky, how to use a database into Oracle means, into Java means. For example, you are developing websites. Yes or no? By using of Java, you are developing some web applications. Especially web applications when you design or when you develop, compulsory database knowledge is required. So that's why tomorrow I'm showing the three-tier architecture. Okay, na Pinky? The three-tier architecture tomorrow I will explain to you. In that explanation, you can understand it, how to use databases in Java applications, in .NET applications, in PHP applications, in Python applications. You can understand that. So that's why tomorrow that architecture of three-tier I will explain to you. Then you will get some idea how we can use databases in Java. Not only Java, in different technologies, how they're using, you can get some idea. Okay, now? Right. Definitely, that example tomorrow I will explain to you. Certificate compulsory. The certificate, the narrative management people, yes, they will be provided course certificate. Yes, that is management side, they will be provided. Okay, now, Yogendra, right? So here, Ashok, I'm teaching here Oracle plus Oracle PLSQL, both. That's I'm telling now. Oracle, the two parts are there in this course. One is Oracle SQL and Oracle PLSQL. So both we are covering in this course. Okay, Ashok? Right. Linux people, yeah, definitely. Suppose if you want to go for database side jobs, if you're trying, okay, if you try database jobs, definitely database plus Linux combination is a good combination for you for searching jobs on database side. Yeah, Linux people, definitely. Fresher role in database, definitely Sagar, you will be get it. You will be get it your job. Okay, so that's why I said today one thing I said to you. So opportunities, how the opportunities are there in databases, what kind of roles are there in databases, yes sir. So that I will explain to you tomorrow. Okay, now right. Certification is not a mandatory. Okay, but what is the advantage of certification means some priority will be increases. Okay, now so it is not mandatory that I should have a certificate. Yogandhar. It's a just if you have it now, that is a additional bonus for you. That is a additional bonus for you. That's it. But it's not mandatory to have it. Okay, now right? Definitely, definitely, Gautam. Okay, that I'm telling Gautam opportunities on freshers. Okay, the various companies. Okay, what kind of companies? Okay, so where you get jobs on database side, definitely. So that's why tomorrow compulsory that opportunities information.